Good morning, dear students. How are you? I hope you are all well. Dear my third year students, as you know, we conduct our lessons in university from your textbook, Scale Up, third year students book. And today's our new theme is up-to-date devices. What is up-to-date devices? How do we translate up-to-date into our native language? demak up to date bu hozirgi kundagi deb o'zbek tiliga tarjima qilinadi. Devices is translated like qurilmalar. Demak hozirgi zamondagi qurilmalar. What do we use? And what kind of gadgets do we use in our daily lives? Let's think about this. And let's move to our next sessions of our lesson. What is objective of our lesson? The objective of the lesson is to explore various types of up-to-date devices. Next, to define the meaning of words related to the topic. To enlarge the lexical stock on the given topic. Up-to-date, modern, recent, contemporary, current, present day, updated, actual, stage of the art. They are the similar meaning of the word of up to date. And as warming up, we have one question for you. What sort of device do you know? What sort of devices do you know? What do you use in your daily lives? Please send us your answers. For example, as for me, the most important gadget for me is my mobile phone. I use it every day. I use it for all purposes. I can talk with it. I can chat with it. I can do my own work. I can conduct my Google Classroom. I can check my emails and others. Everything I want to do, I can do with my mobile phone. It's very useful. It's very important for me. And the most important thing is it's mobile. What is up-to-date devices? Technological device refers to any device that helps you to do schoolwork and as for entertainment. It is technology that allows those tasks to be performed via cellular phone, PTA vehicles, laptops, and computers. What is technology? Technology is not only artifacts such as computers, iPods, aircrafts, hybrid cars, digital cameras, bridges, vaccines, bioimplants, robots, sunscreen lasers, phones, printers. Technology is also a system like wastewater treatment, roads, food production, the energy grid, and water delivery. Technology is the know-how needed to design, maintain, manufacture technology. And even now, the word technology is being replaced with the word labor science. Instead of labor science, in the field of labor science is substituted with the word technology nowadays even. Human evolved alongside technology. Homo sapiens evolved into physically weak animals because of their mental ability to make tools and weapons, control fire and construct shelter and clothes. Or possible some, the ability to control and manipulate objects, not just build shelter. Imagine a naked city without buildings, electricity, plumbing, sewers, garbage service, computers, phones, furniture, televisions, radios, gas heat, or roads, cars, buses, trains, bridges, tunnels, airports, bicycles, traffic lights, food and water, shoes, clothing, eyeglasses, watches, hearing aids, prosthetic devices, wheelchairs, drugs, artificial joints, hospitals, doctors, and every manufactured things. Can you imagine the world without them? The result, no pollution. But what about human waste? A different kind of stress is this because people have lost control over their lives. Loss of weeds and wildlife, rats, worms, and insects included. Everything is organic like a natural. Most people would try to live off and land if they could find land or risk dying in the population centers. If we can imagine our lives with them, yes? And next, what is the impact of modern technology? In fact, technology has improved the way people feed, clothe, and shelter themselves. Technology has also changed other aspects of everyday life, such as health, care, education, job satisfaction, and leisure time activities. Finally, the economy of a country influences how the people of the country live. And next, what is the role of modern gadgets? I know, as we know, every human uses even one gadget now in his daily life every day. What is the role of modern gadgets? According to the dictionary definition, a gadget is a small tool or device that has a specific useful purpose and function. Gadgets tend to be more unusual or cleverly designed than normal technology. In today's life, we try to maximize our tasks, show more content. What are types of gadgets? There are thousands of gadgets with various functions and methods of use. Spy gadgets, for example. Hidden cameras, night photography cameras, and similar devices for video surveillance. Binoculars with custom optics and devices of night vision. Dictaphones and various listening devices. Light detectors, motion sensors, and others. What is the most used gadget? Technology adoption finds that 73% of the 37,000 respondents claim the mobile phone is the electronic device they use the most. 58% say the second most widely used device is their desktop PC, and 56% said printers are the third most used device. And let's define the terms. Here, you should define the terms. You should match them. What is tablet? What's a memory card? What's a pebble? What's the air conditioner? What's a laptop? You will send us your answers. Whether tablet is a small portable computer that accepts input directly to it on screen rather via than a keyboard or a mouse, or B1 is a small flat flash drive used especially in digital cameras and mobile phones, or a smartwatch connected to the smartphone or tablet with a simple Android, or it keeps you warm in the winter and cool in the summer and refreshes the air. A computer that's portable and suitable for use while traveling. Please think about that. Then you will send your answers. And now, technology advantages and disadvantages. Technology has a very positive influence on our lives. For example, the world has become a smaller place because now we can use the internet and satellite phones to keep in touch with people all over the world. Look at the photos. Communication has been made much easier, also information can be spread all over the world on the internet. Office work has become much faster too, as these days everyone uses computers in the workplace. People can do more creative jobs because they have computers to help them. Nowadays machines do all the boring mechanized jobs, so people don't have to do them anymore. Technology has also given us cheap means of entertainment. We can download music from the internet or watch programs and films on TV. And next, technology brought about advances in all aspects of life. Scientists have found cures for diseases because technology has enabled them to do more research. Life has been made much better for everyone. The advantages of technology are that people have become less sociable. Do you agree with this? Now that they can chat online and entertain themselves in the home, they do not bother to go out and meet people as much as they used to. For example, people nowadays are becoming less sociable. I agree with this because instead of going to meet with them or going to their home, instead of this they switch on their cameras and flash on them and see each other and speak with each other, but don't go to their houses. The more advanced society becomes technologically, the more people begin to depend on computers and other forms of technology for everyday existence. This means that when a machine breaks or a computer crashes, humans become almost disabled until the problem is resolved. This kind of dependency on technology puts people at a distinct disadvantage because they become less self-reliant. Because the machines automate processes and do the work of 10 people with one computer, companies find they don't need to employ as many people to get the job done. Yes, I also agree with this. Nowadays, the uh, employees are being substituted by robots, by technology, by machines. And advantages: improved communication, advanced communication technology tools, easy access to information at any time and anywhere, improved housing and lifestyle. Most of the items that we have in our homes today are automated if we compare with the houses in 17th, 18th, 19th. Improved entertainment, we have more video games. Now, good music to listen and visual systems like smart TVs. Convenience in education, online and mobile education. Convenience of traveling, very important in our lives and in the business world. Changes the health industry, modern technology in hospitals, reducing the mistakes made by doctors and evolving the patient's treatments. And disadvantages: job loss, replacing humans, world destruction, weapons, increasing endless wars, increased loneliness, social isolation, competency, increased dependency on modern tools that reduces our creativity and intelligence. Technology is created to satisfy human needs and wants. Tools were used by human ancestors 1 and 6 million years ago. As long as animals have been able to fashion tools, technologies existed. To create technology is an ancient human endeavor. Children play with toys, humans and primates create and refine tools. The act of tool making is much older and more natural than written language. Why does creating tools and designing objects seem difficult to people when the process is inherently so human? Do we think that technology, high-tech, have we become so specialized in our jobs that we no longer have to fashion tools, clothes, food products, furniture, shelters, spares, saddles, pots for ourselves? Therefore, jobs outside our expertise areas seem foreign to us. Examples of early engineers: farmers, settlers, potters, weavers, tailors, blacksmiths, painters, artists, scribes, cooks. Where is the new technology found? Places of high productivity, allowing groups of people to devote their attention to technology creation. Good public education with incentives for studying engineering, adequate energy and infrastructure for supporting businesses, higher wages and an economic market that make technology accessible to all, legal, political and economic systems that protect intellectual property and promote innovation. How does technology develop? Technology evolves. Devices and systems start simple and become increasingly more complex. Ideas are borrowed and poached constantly. Some new science is discovered and people think of useful ways to use this discovery. You cannot own or patent an idea. Isaac Newton once said, "If I have been able to see farther than others, it's because I stood on the shoulders of giants." Okay, do you see here any similarity? Here's a woodlace, here apple pillar core. You see that year by year, day by day, or month by month, the technology is being advanced. Learning about the workings of technology is about acquiring technological literacy. So why is technological literacy important? It gives one an understanding of the world demystifies, simplifies, affects how we think, act, vote, and make decisions, increase our capabilities and effectiveness, increase our capabilities and effectiveness of our educational process, yes? Teaches us that what we believe to be true doesn't have to be taken on faith. The goal of technology literacy is to provide people with the tools to participate intelligently in the world around them. The world around us is becoming increasingly more technological. Technological literacy and the common good. I know no safe depository of the ultimate powers of the society but the people themselves, and if we think them not enlightened enough to exercise their control with a wholesome discretion, the remedy is not to take it from them but to inform their discretion by education. This is a true corrective of abuses of constitutional power. It was said by Thomas Jefferson in 1820, Sir present great populist. Technology literacy and ensuring our democracy. If a nation expects to be ignorant and free in a state of civilization, it expects what it never was and never will be. Light and liberty go together. If you want to ensure democracy, we have to participate in our government. In order to participate, we have to have knowledge about the issues at hand. More and more issues have a technological component of which we must educate ourselves. Some technological issues that depend on the public's opinion: stem cell research, oil drilling in Alaska, biofuels as a substitute for fossil fuels, exposure to non-ionizing radiation, regulating carbon aggregate emissions, genetically modified foods, type of warfare, utility deregulation, local cell phone towers. Technological decisions making is influenced by science, engineering, politics, ethics, law, economic markets, energy, the environment, and people. Because collectively we shape technology and choose when to use it, but only if we understand it and care to debate its merits. Now, you'll be aware of your home task. Think of one technological innovation, ancient or new, that you would never want to live without it and write down it on your notebook. Think of one technological innovation and you will begin your words like, I would like to learn how, and you will fill in the gaps here with your own words, with your own sentences. For example, old and new. How has this technology changed? You see? Which would you rather eat and why? And here's also, how has this technology changed? Which would you rather use and why? How was building technology changed? Where would you rather live and why? How has this technology changed? Which could you rather use? How has this technology changed? Which would you rather use and why? How has this technology changed? And you can see a lot of pictures here. You can choose one of them and describe why do you like, for example, the old one or a new one, and why do you prefer the new one, and what kind of facilities does it have, and etc. You should express your own opinions. You see the old trains and new trains here, and here's also. And about phones, you see how phones were changed, outmoded. How has this technology changed? Which would you rather use? You can see the first picture, second and third. You can compare and say the differences of them. References: Scale Up Students Book Course 3 by Bokhieva, Rashidova and others. Scale Up Teachers Book Course 3, Bokhieva, Rashidova and others. And I hope that you will do the task, and I hope that this class was informative for you and you have could gain something. And thank you for your attention. Goodbye.